Today, I would like to talk about some culture traditions of Kyrgyz people, and those traditions would be related to children, and they are Suyunchu, Korunduk, Beshiktoy, and Trokesu. I'll try to explain each of them, and each of them is very interesting and is a very fun event for every family. Suyunchu. Suyunchu, um, when a child is born, the parents or grandparents or little children of that family, they go to other people, their own relatives or neighbors, and the people who are very close to that family. They go there and they say that we have Siyunchu. Siyunchu itself, it means that good news, and we have good news, they say, and the family who got this kind of message, they need to engage, they have to give something nice. This might be money, or this might be some clothes, or this might be different gifts. So it depends actually on the person. So if the elder person is receiving that kind of news, that kind of good news, of a family friend or other relatives, the elder people usually they give money, or they usually say that they are gonna give some sheep or horse, so depending on the closeness of that family or friends. And and usually younger people, if they receive that, they usually give money or some candies they may give. So it depends on the person and closeness of the family who is receiving this kind of message, good message. And this is Siyunchu. And Korunduk, so when the child is born and um, came back from the hospital, and the other people who want to see the baby, they need to give money, and which is korunduk, and after that they are allowed to see the baby. So korunduk itself means like koru, it's to look, and korunduk would be something to look for, to look at. So uh, so if you want to see a baby, and if you're usually these are close, again, close people or relatives or friends, so they come to the house where there is a newborn, and they give money. The korunduk is usually money, and they give money to the siblings of that newborn or to their grandparents. They usually don't give that to their parents. They usually give them other relatives who are close and who are at that house. And if there is no other people other than the parents, then they may give to the parents. So usually it's money, and they give money, and they look at the newborn and the kiss on the forehead. Nowadays, it's changing a little bit. Usually, the close people, close friends, they usually give like bigger presents, like according to again maybe a sheep, or they may give some house if they wanna present a house or car. So depending on the financial situation and the closeness of the family who is visiting and wanna see the baby. And another interesting tradition is Beshik toy. Beshik, as you can see in the first picture, Beshik is a cradle. So when the newborn comes to home, now they invite after usually after 40 days, and they invite uh, all close relatives and friends, and usually the mothers uh, or female people celebrate it. Um, they gather, and they put the cradle in the middle of the room, and they get the baby, and they put the baby, and they teach how to do this cradle wrapping, and and they uh, and they say different kinds of prayers, and this is the celebration. After that, they throw a lot of candies into the air, and people gather the candies that drop on the ground, and they have a great big feast after that. Usually, the mother's parents present and give this cradle to that family, and this is called beshik toy. So beshik is cradle, toy is feast. Another very fun event is Shokesu. Shokesu, you can see that in the second picture. When the child turns into one, or around that age, 1 and maybe 3 months, 1 and maybe 5 months, but the child hasn't walked yet. It's just trying to walk. So at that age, this celebration is um, done. So the parents invite all the relatives, friends, and they tie their child's feet with a black and white rope. After that, they put scissor or sometimes knife close to it, and they hold there and waiting for the racing people. So the children usually, children, they need to race to reach that little child, toddler, and they who comes first, who runs the fastest, should cut that rope. So this means that the fastest boy of that village, of that city, cut those ropes, and a child would walk like him. So this would be, this is the meaning of this event, and this is called Shokesu. After that, again, there will be a big feast, and everyone will have like soup and the other Kyrgyz dishes. So this is really fun. And as we have mentioned about the feast, and now we can see the national foods of the Kyrgyz people. So the first picture is besh parmak, and here you can see besh parmak is made of noodles. It and also it's very flat noodles and a lot of meat and onion and soup. So they first, the meat is boiled and cooked. After that, they put they take all the meat out of the soup, and they put onion into it, and they also they also cook them noodle in that soup, and after that they take everything out and they mix it, and it, as the name says, besh barmak. Besh means 5 and barmak is fingers. Usually it should be eaten with 5 fingers. Of course, it's just the meaning, and you can eat with fork as well. And the second one is kurdak. Kurdak, is now means to fry. So this is fried food. Here usually the vegetables are used, potatoes and onion and meat. So they are all fried, especially when the sheep is killed, and the meat is very fresh, and it's um, the best and the first meal that Kyrgyz people do is kurdak. And the third picture you can see here is a borsok. It's very well known dish of Kyrgyz people. Actually, this is not the first or the main dish, but this is like a side dish. it's fried dough. So the dough is made and with a yeast, and after that it's fried in the oil, uh, and it's eaten like a bread with other dishes. And the fourth picture you can see is Kyrgyz. Kyrgyz is a national drink of Kyrgyz people. It's the fermented milk of fermented horse milk. And first, people take the milk of horse and they put it into the kurkur. You can see the kurkur here. It's a uh, it's a special type of dish made of the sheep's stomach, or sometimes it's also made from the skin as well. And sometimes it's also made of leather. Um, it's kept about 2-3 days, and after that it gives a little bit sour taste, and and it's served to guests, and uh, uh, it's very honorable drink of Kyrgyz people. Another one is more modern one, I think, and this is plov. It has different names in Kyrgyzstan. It's palo or plov, uh, and it's made of meat and carrots and rice, and of course they added some onion as well. So first the meat is fried with onion, and the carrot. Later it's steamed with the rice, and it's ready. So these are the main Kyrgyz dishes and that are eaten in traditional events and celebrations, and which are also very delicious. And I hope whenever you visit Kyrgyzstan, please try each of these foods. And also, I would like to tell about major cities of Kyrgyzstan. The first one is, of course, Bishkek. Bishkek is the capital city of Kyrgyz Republic, and it's the also the biggest city in of the republic, and all the official governmental institutions are located there. Almost 80% of the higher education institutions are also there. And here in the picture, you can see the main area of the of Bishkek, where most of the Republican celebrations are held. This is the uh, Alato Square. It's called Alato Square, and there you can see the museum, National Museum, also the monument of Manas, the national hero of Kyrgyz people. And on the other side, there is the monument of Chingiz Aytmatov, a well-known Kyrgyz writer. Another city is Osh. It's the second biggest city of the Kyrgyz Republic. Osh is known for its mountain located at the center of the city, which is Sulaiman Mountain, and Sulaiman has a mountain museum. So the mountain has the entrance, and the inside the mountain it's a historical museum, so you can see the entrance of that museum. And also Osh is known for its being the oldest city of the country, and it's considered as the second capital of the Kyrgyz Republic. So I hope you will see these cities and enjoy the food there. Bye.